Hello everyone, what is going on? And welcome back to our My Player Career Mode. Thank you for taking the time to watch one of my videos. I hope you are all feeling fantastic and having an awesome day. We are back with a brand new My Player Career Mode episode for you today. And if we take a look at the league table, in just 6 matches, we have seen 34 goals. That's incredible. 20 of them scored by us. But we've conceded 14. We have conceded too many goals in the first 6 games, so we have to try and be better defensively. I am recording this episode straight after I recorded the episode before, so I've not had a chance to take a look through your lovely comments and all of that stuff, so I thank you for the support that you will have left on that series. You lot are legends. You always smash the support, so thank you so much. In store for you today then, for this episode, we have got 3 more games coming your way, starting with a home game against Las Palmas, a home tie in the Champions League against Sporting, and then Granada away to finish the day. So sit back, relax, and hopefully enjoy. Here we are then for the first game of the day. Las Palmas at home. They've picked up 1 point from their opening matches, so we need to pick up 3 points here for us. We are also just under 1,000 XP away from level 31, which we will get after this match has been played. There's the 2 lineups on your screen. Coates into centre-back to replace Ben White is the only change I think that you will have seen from the last match that we played. Las Palmas' team is not bad, but it's a side that we should be beating. Here is Nunez, playing the ball out wide to myself. Got Nunez back into the middle. Quick 1-2 to try and get us away, but Williams was in the way of the pass, and this is dangerous now for Las Palmas. They have to be careful playing their way out of defence. They gave the ball straight back in the end. You can see there, games played 6, goals conceded 14, and when we play passes out of defence like that, you kind of understand why we concede so many goals. Fabio Silva then, looking for the first chance here for Las Palmas. Out to Clemente, going for goal! Oh, wow! Clemente sends one into the top corner, and as I was saying, conceded too many. You saw exactly the reason why. A pass out from defence. I want to say it was Botman who tried to play the ball out, gave it straight to Las Palmas. 3 passes later, Clemente's got it, controls it with his chest. Cucurella backs off, doesn't put the pressure on. He has all the time in the world to bring it down and then half volley it. Pass Rulli into the far corner. Las Palmas 1, Villarreal 0. Corner ball for us. It's in towards that near post. There's Kramaric off the line by Ojeda. And at the moment, it will fall back the way of Villarreal for a second time. We're on the weaker right side, though, so I need to think about this. We do go for goal. Denied by Dominguez. It'll result in another corner. And this time, it will be Parejo to take it from the other side. This is where we need the equaliser then, right now. Parejo's delivery. Out comes the goalkeeper. Doesn't get close to it. The ball is there to be won. It's sent back in by myself. Botman to Kramaric. Back heels for Nunez. There is a slight injury concern here for me now as well. And it will be dealt with by Las Palmas for the moment. Fabio Vieira on the break. Finding the ball backwards. And you can see that injury sign has still remained with us. We'll see if it's going to force us off or if we'll be okay. No offside flag here as Fabio Silva's in. It really should be 2. It's not 2. Massive let-off for Villarreal. Fabio's ball forward to Fabio Silva. A minute left of normal time. And it will be half-time here. The injury concern we had is no longer a concern. The icon has now gone off, so it looks like we are okay to continue. Problem is, right now for us, we're 1-0 down to Las Palmas. So, yeah, that to solve in the second half. Parejo sliding the ball through, and we've got away from the challenge. And as we're bearing down on goal, is this the moment for the equaliser? I've taken it quite wide. It doesn't matter, though. We've gone to that near post. It is 1-1, and we've got the goal that draws us level. And if it was that simple for us to break through, why has it taken 65 minutes? A lapse in concentration from Las Palmas. Massive gap opened up. We drive into it following the pass from Danny Parejo. There may have even been a touch from Dominguez on this shot, but it's hit with such pace that he can't keep it out at his near post. Villarreal 1, Las Palmas 1. But it will still be disappointment if we come away with a draw here. Ultra attacking from Unai Emery. Wants to go for the win here. 15 minutes remain to try and find the win. And it's Las Palmas who took the lead through that fantastic goal to start things off. And then since that moment, they haven't really threatened our goal. But you know what's coming now. I've said that, don't you? You can guarantee they'll create a chance. And it might result in them going in front. Cucurella wins that header there. And now this is a glorious moment. If we can pick out the right pass, this could be the chance to make it 2-1. Kramaric, what a save, Dominguez. Parejo, Nunez, gotta be. Onside! Villarreal 2, Las Palmas 1. It should have been in from Kramaric. Dominguez heroics denied us, but Parejo gets on the loose ball and Darwin Núñez rescues us. And as we say, no offside flag. Interesting to see this though, because I wonder if Las Palmas will be complaining about that. Certainly looked close, I'll tell you that right now. But it is the goal we needed, and it's the goal that puts us in front. 1 single minute remains. Fabio Silva, Las Palmas looking for one last moment to break Villarreal's hearts and pick up a draw here. Do not let it happen. Ball into the box. Rooney doesn't come, and he should have come because Villarreal, typical fashion, throw it away. We are so inconsistent. It's incredible. Let's rephrase that. We are incredibly inconsistent. You watch us play sometimes and you think, you know what? We have got so much quality. And then we do this. Seconds away from a massive win. Following a game that we've not played well in at all. And we don't hold on. And it's a joke, quite frankly, the fact we've thrown this one away. 90th minute equaliser. Villarreal 2, Las Palmas 2 will be the full-time score here. Just get us on to the next game because I don't want to talk about this one. Action continues then as we welcome Sporting CP to the Estadio de la Ceramica for this Champions League fixture. And the league title was our hope this year. Champions League might have to take over as our hopes and dreams of a trophy, potentially the Copa de España as well. We'll see. I know that Atletico did just draw, so they have dropped points themselves, but we are now 6 behind Barcelona, who are top of the league on the same games played. There are the two lineups anyway. And let's make it 2 wins from 2 in the Champions League. That's the aim anyway. Kramaric spots my run, does well to find me. Now Núñez, back heel for Kramaric, who helps it forward towards myself, looking to turn back on the left foot. Sent just in the way though. Couldn't get the chance to maybe look for goal. There's Nuno Santos now then. Dispossessed by Calabria. Sarr, you are noticing I'm in a real central position. Here is Núñez. Got to be. It is. Surely. And it is. Villarreal 1, Sporting 0. I was about to say, you might notice I'm in a central position. That's me recovering from the earlier attack that I tried to make as I made a run through the middle. I was trying to return back to the left wing. In the end, Sarr picks out Kramaric. Kramaric picks out Núñez. He picks out the top corner. Calabria. Now Musiala. Kramaric. Villarreal going in search for number 2 almost immediately after taking the lead here. And I've noticed that we are a side dependent on our starts. When we start slow, it's always a tricky afternoon. But when we start like this, the football is free-flowing and it's fluid. And without a Dan, it was 2-0 Villarreal. Kramaric denied. Means it's a Parejo corner, which will be sent into the middle. Aimed towards Calabria. Between a Dan and the player on the line, it's not ended up in a Villarreal goal. Bottom with the ball out wide. Cucurella makes the run in front of us. Going to use that as a dummy to turn back in. Now Musiala. Now Kramaric. Núñez. Kramaric. It was absolutely magnificent. I rushed the shot because I wasn't sure I was going to get there. And a Dan made the save. You see the football though. We are often. Too many times we made the extra pass we didn't need to play. I thought we were going to see it there again. It did work out with a chance though. Sarr. And is that going to be a wasted chance for us that might come back to haunt us? Sarr again. Now into the box. Turn on the left. How has he kept that out? How has Adan saved that one? The other one, fair enough. That chance might come back to cost us. This one, I thought we'd scored. We really need this second goal just to make sure the victory is ours. It goes into the box. It's away. Musiala helps it back out. This time I'm going to drive towards the byline instead of putting it in straight away and then look for the ball back into the middle. There is Sarr! Avila! Between us! We've got the goal! Sarr! Avila! Goal! I'm not sure if Ismaila Sarr was going for the shot or if it was a cross because he whipped it in with such pace. But we have our second. And that is a big goal to take full control of the game, which, to be fair, Sporting haven't really threatened. Our Champions League is going swimmingly. Famous last words, maybe, if we end up now losing our next 4 matches. But I'm hoping that won't happen. And so often, I end up putting a cross in almost immediately after the ball comes out to me. So that time, I just thought, mix it up, run to the byline. Maybe Sporting won't be expecting it if they've seen any previous games. As Ruben Vinagre now into our penalty area, talking about cutbacks. This is the moment for them, but Calabria and Villarreal have got the way out. Now Avila to Núñez. We've set off and Núñez has spotted it. The touch to get us away from Quaresma. We love being in this position. You've seen it so often. There's the third. And that is definitely game over. You've seen us get in that position the past few episodes, and we know as soon as we set off, Nunez will find us. And that's why he's got so many assists this season, to be fair. Back across goal, far corner, 3-0 Villarreal. Wonder what's happening with Chelsea. Are they winning their game? Are they in front in that one against Shakhtar Donetsk? Because if not, this would make our group incredibly interesting. After only 2 matches, we will face Shakhtar next, of course, so do bear that in mind. And I've said it previously, Champions League, there is no easy games, really. Every team is in there because they are class. As Sarr finds Nunez, he just lays it on the plate. Got to be 4. Can't be missing those. We don't miss those. And this is where I get confused because I don't really know what's different in this one as opposed to the game you saw us play against Las Palmas, but now it's 5-0. Sporting are falling apart. How can we go from a 2-2 draw against Las Palmas to smashing Sporting by 5-0 in the Champions League? Inconsistently incredible. That's the term I will use to describe Villarreal from now on. It really is so strange to see how good we can be. And then we go from this to playing like we did against Las Palmas. Now, I know that Sporting probably have changed their formation a little bit because there is definite space opening up, which wasn't there before. So I'm wondering if they've gone to like ultra-attacking or something. But even so, performance-wise, we've been so much better here tonight. You know, and it is just all down to the start, I feel. If we don't get a good start, we often struggle. I'm not really sure what the reasoning for that is we might be on for a hat-trick. You know, it is the hat-trick. It's 6. And we're taking a match ball away with us. It's 15 minutes to go. We're running rampant at the Estadio della Ceramica. And here is the performance that might help us in our Champions League run. We've got to take this into the next league match. Because if we do this, nobody's stopping us. A first Champions League hat-trick for us. And it's come against Sporting CP in front of our home fans as they go up the other end looking for a chance themselves. Cucurella's done well here. And now Pedro Porro's out of position. It allows us to drive at them. Finding Darwin Nunez. He finds Avila. Back to Nunez again. I'm holding the width. Coquelin out wide. Avila has got so much space in the middle. The first time ball towards him to make it 7! Everything we touch is turning to goals. I'm lost for words. I don't know what is happening. Nothing has changed. Literally nothing in terms of us from that game against Las Palmas. Yes, Sporting are all over the shop. They haven't got structure or shape whatsoever. Hence why there's so much space. But how have we hit 7 here tonight? Darwin Nunez driving at Sporting. Playing the back heel. Forward it goes to me. And there is space once again, which has been given to us. Finding Nunez. Nunez to Avila. Avila to myself. It's 7-8, sorry. This is outrageous. You will probably never see a game quite like this again in the series. I don't know what has happened here, but I just feel a bit sorry for Sporting. It feels a little bit like this is a bit of revenge for that poor performance against Las Palmas, and Sporting, unfortunately, are on the end of quite the performance in response to that from us. 8-0, the full-time score in the Champions League group stage. Wow. And we collect the match ball as well. I don't think we'll ever do that again, but we can enjoy that game. 4 goals for us. Chelsea did beat Shakhtar, so they do move to second. We are top on 6 points. We play Shakhtar next in the Champions League. We now have Granada, and I'm not going to say has to be a win, because every time I say that, we end up making mistakes. We end up giving goals away. So I'm just going to say, let's see what happens. There's the lineups. I mean, if we beat Sporting 8-0, use that as a bit of confidence, momentum, we should beat Granada comfortably. No disrespect to them, but you just saw what we did against Sporting. So the start is important. We've seen that. We've recognised that. So if Granada go 1-0 up here, we're in for one of those days. Petrovic, Coates. You can't, like, oh, wow. 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 Just wow. I think there's something ingrained in our mentality that says when we play in the Champions League, we start. When we do the league, no. Because this defending again. There isn't any. Just literally the first shot and it's gone in. The first shot of the game and it's ended up in the back of our net. And that is a outrageous challenge, ref. Yellow card. Thank you very much. Free kick, Villarreal. Just so frustrating, isn't it, when we're already having to fight back from a 0-0 down to get something from the game. Can we get a good delivery here? It's into the box. Looking for Nunez. How does that get saved by Adri Lopez? Musiala through to Kramrich. Kramrich for Nunez. Blocked in the middle. Nunez gets another chance and another. Sarr now gets it. Villarreal trying to find their equaliser. Sarr. Nunez. Can we get the shot away? Nunez does! On the spin! Granada 1, Villarreal 1. It honestly feels like a broken record. The amount of times I say, we're 1-0 down. Nunez scores. 1-1. Then you know what happens. We just have to remain calm here. Act like it's... Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. It's 1-1. Back to all square as we were when we started the game. Let's just go get ourselves in front in the game then, instead of letting Granada go back in front. Long from the goalkeeper. Musiala wins the header. Now myself. Nunez. Musiala. Villarreal trying to find their second. This could be it. Cucurella with a run. There's the ball. Cucurella. Nunez lets it run. Kramrich and Nunez between them. Almost. Make the mistake of overplaying it, but it is 2-1. And we take the lead. Sporting CP. Keep thinking about that game. This is what we need to do here against Granada. It's unfortunate for them, but we need to go on and win this 5-6, 7-1 if we can. Kramrich's ball. I am there again, and I won't have the chance to be able to go all the way to goal, so I'm going to try and hold on to this. Pick out the right pass. Sarr, Kramrich, Sarr, Kramrich. Again, we work it, and it is 3. Is this where the floodgates have opened? And are we going to see Granada be taught a footballing lesson? Because we now look like we mean business. We could have tried to force this. Instead, we remain calm. We play it round a few more times, open up a better chance, and pick out the top corner. For Granada, this half-time whistle cannot come sooner. For us, it would have been nice to have a few more minutes because we have created more chances and looked like scoring pretty much every time we've gone forward. But this just allows a little break then for Granada to kind of talk about things and try and sort it out. 3-1 Villarreal at half-time. Myself and Nunez on the score sheet. We want more in the second half. Onyekuru. Ball through, and he's somehow gone all the way through. Granada have got a goal from nowhere. Thumping strike, but should it have been prevented by Villarreal's goalkeeper, Rulli? That's the question we're asking. We need to get another look at this. The ball from Henry Onyekuru. Straight through, and then even then, I'm not sure who the goal scorer is, but he's got a lot to do. Ferran Jutgla. I apologise if I've said his name wrong. It's not in the corner. He's just hit it with such pace and such venom that Rulli can't make the save. 3-2. Granada with a goal. It's his second of the game. And does that change things a little bit? Injury time remaining. Sarr's ball forward for Nunez. And it looks like we will just do it here. We'll see out the victory. Nunez to add a fourth to cap it off. I don't know why it always skips the celebrations. I don't do that. That is the game for some bizarre reason. But Nunez's strike, 4-2 Villarreal, sees us win the 3 points. And there is full time then. 4-2 the final score. We have picked up a slight injury. As you see, we're match fit in 4 days. But there is some international friendlies with England coming up. So it looks like we'll miss those instead of any Villarreal games. One of those being right here. And I imagine as we are on the bench for this... Oh, we do come on. Maybe I'll play these. Maybe I'll sim them. If I do, though, they will be next episode. I do hope that you've enjoyed this one. A massive thank you to all of you out there who enjoy the videos that I make and leave me all the nice comments and the likes and all that good stuff. Say it every time, but a huge, huge thank you for all of that. Before we go today, let's take a look then at the standings where we sit in La Liga. It was obviously not ideal dropping points against Las Palmas. 6 points adrift of Barcelona already after 8 games is not what we want to see. 18 goals conceded, equally so, but 26 scored is very good. And Barca and Atletico still yet to lose a game. I do, however, know that Atletico are playing Real, I want to say. Or maybe they have already played Real Madrid. Have they already played them? Yes, they did. It was a draw. It was 0-0, so take no notice of me. Barca have got Sevilla, and Sociedad Atletico is the next game for them. We've got Celta Vigo up next, so Tricky one for us, but they're bottom of the league. I say tricky. I want to say they beat us last season. Can't quite remember off the top of my head, but I'm sure that you lovely people will remember. Champions League, it's going swimmingly. I'm happy with how this is going. If only we can start every game like we play in the Champions League, then who knows what we could do in the league. But here is the table anyway, 6 points. We are on top of it with Shakhtar to play next time out. What's to come next episode? Let's have a quick look at that before I leave you today. We have got Celta, Shakhtar, and Real Betis. And that is the 3 fixtures that we will have for you. I will also show you very quickly a squad hub. If you want to check out a player in more detail, pause it on the player you would like to see. And that way you can check them out. As we scroll through the list, you'll see pretty certain Kramaric and Nunez are both on more goals than games played, which is mental when you think of it like that. We know the problem though, don't we? I mean, I'm on 7 and 4 in 8 in La Liga, 4 and 2 in 2 in the Champions League. Kramaric with 10 in 8 and Nunez with 7 in 8. So goals are not the problem, but we already knew that anyway. Until next time, stay safe everyone. Have a great day, have a great evening, look after each other, and I will catch you all again for the next episode very, very soon. Adios!